Welcome back, guys. Hope you all are doing well. So today I'm going to solve lab number 3 from CSRF vulnerability module. And this lab is saying CSRF where token validation depends on token being present. So I think this should be lab number 2, but let's see, because this is going to be very easy. And if you already watch the lab number 2 video, you are going to solve it in just a minute. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to the lab here, and the first thing foremost, I'm going to turn on the burp proxy on my browser. Let's go and log in to our account. So the username is Wiener and the password is Peter. Don't save. Let's just try to change email one time. Wiener2 at cybersec.radar. Okay, update email, and as you can see, email gets changed. Now it's time to analyze the request. This is the post request, this is the endpoint, and all three conditions are met, I think, because we know the method, we know the endpoint, we know every header that must be there to make that request to be successful. We have two parameters here in the post body section. One is email, another one is CSRF. Now we need to just test it, so I'm going to send it to the repeater back here. And let's see, if I just try to change this CSRF token value, the last character is a small c, and I'm going to put it x in the place of c. And here my email is wiener3 at cybersec.radar. Let's see. Now it's saying that invalid CSRF token because the application did well in this section where it is going to tie the session cookie with the CSRF token. Fine. So the token must be valid. Fine. Next thing, if we try to just take out this CSRF from the request, and let's now try to change the email, and at that instant you can see we are redirected to this endpoint, and if we follow the redirection you can see the email gets changed. That means Wiener3. Okay, here you can see if we refresh the page, so Wiener3 at cybersec.radar. So that means within the request, if the CSRF token exists, it must be the actual CSRF token that is assigned by the application. But if we delete the CSRF token from the request, it's not validating. So if it's present, it's validating. If it's not, that's okay. And here the problem comes into the picture. So all three conditions are met here. As I mentioned before, relevant action, of course, changing email is a relevant action for an account. Cookie based session handling, you can see the cookie based session handling is there because without cookie you cannot change the email. So even if the CSRF token is there, the actual value is here C, but if we take out the session cookie, okay, you cannot change this. 302 found, and if you follow the redirection, it will send you to the login page. Okay, username and password. This is the login page. So that means the session is handled through the session cookie and no unpredictable request parameter because we do not need to guess any parameter here. Fine. So pretty straightforward, and I'm just going to access here our exploit server. And right now I'm in this lab, I'm not going to write this HTML code because in the previous lab we already did it and we are going to use the same thing. One thing is missed in this HTML code by mistake. I forgot to terminate this. Okay, even though that works, but the best practice is recommended. So just complete this one. So I'm just going to copy this piece of HTML code, copy, back to the exploit server, and here I'm going to paste. Fine, everything looks perfect, just we need to change the URL, this section, because rest of the thing are fine. So paste that, and we need to change the method because we don't need to change the method this time. And let's say radar1 at cyber.sec. Fine. So I'm just going to first of all apply this exploit to my own account, and if it is working fine, then we will send this exploit to the victim. And as you can see, the email gets changed. So if I even refresh this, email gets changed. That means it's pretty fantastic. Don't forget one condition which is most important. So whatever user you are going to victimize, that user must be logged in that particular account. Okay, otherwise it will not have the cookie. So now I'm going to change the email a bit, store this exploit, and then just deliver this exploit to the victim. Okay, and already solved the lab. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.